Hey guys, it's Anton. So probably one of the most common questions I get from you guys is, which dramas do I recommend that you guys watch if you're completely new to Chinese dramas and want to expand your watch list? Now, as someone who's been watching Chinese dramas since basically the early 1990s, as a kid with Hong Kong TVB and ATV dramas up until the present day, it's really hard to come up with a comprehensive list of all-time favorite dramas. So for the purpose of simplicity, today I am going to omit all dramas except for those from mainland China and also only include dramas from the last 5 years. I also chose dramas today that would be good starter dramas for someone who is a complete beginner wanting to get into Chinese dramas. You probably already know what they are if you are a C-drama veteran, but keep watching and see if you agree with this list. I picked dramas that I would basically be fine sitting down right now and rewatching again because they are just so good. Before I go on, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, but would like to see more content like this in the future. The shows on today's top 7 are absolute must-watches if you're new to Chinese dramas or even just looking to expand your current watch list. So let's get right to it. This is my list of the top 7 absolute must-watch Chinese dramas for beginners who are looking to get into the C-drama world, 2020 edition. This list is not ranked by position, by the way, so just because something appears earlier or later doesn't mean that it's being ranked higher or lower. I just wanted to throw that out there ahead of time. Anyways, let's begin. Number 1, Eternal Love. 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms is the absolute king of fantasy dramas, bar none. Released back in 2017, it still holds the crown as one of the very best fantasy C-dramas of all time. What I like most about 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms is the fact that the story flows nicely. Nearly every episode moves well, and we don't get bogged down by many fillers, which is basically the cardinal sin of every single Chinese drama. It's very rare to have a show that you are interested in watching all the way through, especially one that is 58 episodes long. 10 Miles of Peach Blossom's conflicts are easily understood, and the more you get into the series, the more you start feeling for its characters. The chemistry between all the characters are fantastic, but particularly the two main leads. Pretty much everyone from the show, supporting or otherwise, were able to solidify their own acting careers after the drama ended. We had fantasy C-dramas before, but 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms put everything together decisively with its compelling plot, excellent cast, and fantastic visuals. Eternal Love is one of those shows that you reflect on many years after it's over. Even in 2020, it simply is the greatest fantasy C-drama of all time. I could go on for days about 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms, but we have more dramas to cover, so let's move on. Number 2, The Story of Minglan. Minglan is a historical drama for those looking for depth in their shows. It is incredibly well written. If you want to watch a drama with cunning plots and intelligent strategy, The Story of Minglan is the one for you. Now, this is not a palace drama like The Story of Yanxi Palace, which, by the way, is an honorable mention that I did think about including on this list of top 7 must-watch dramas, but in the end, I chose to go with Minglan as it has a more cohesive storyline. It doesn't have the grandiose, over-the-top schemes like a palace drama would, but you will find the close intra-family relationships between characters in Minglan is what really makes it shine. Now, the story of Minglan perceivably moves a bit on the slower side, especially in the initial episodes, but the actors and screenwriting are what really make the show great. The characters in Minglan are all intelligent, especially the main leads, and they never annoy you with their decision-making process like certain other dramas do. There are many little schemes written into the show that are very clever, much like the characters themselves, and this is the reason why I would put The Story of Minglan among the best historical Chinese dramas in recent times. Number 3, Ashes of Love. Now, Ashes of Love style-wise is one of my favorite fantasy C-dramas. The Ashes of Love world is rich and vibrant, and the world dynamic between its characters is immersive and engaging. It's very easy to get hooked into this drama in its first few episodes, and it is a great choice for C-drama beginners to get into Chinese fantasy drama. Just a preface, the main female lead here is basically the opposite of our last drama lead, Minglan, and is somewhat of a polarizing character amongst audiences. You either love her or hate her. I liked her here, especially during her interactions with the other characters, as you can see a lot of chemistry going on. I think that overall, the story of Ashes of Love moves along nicely, but I know one source of contention with the show is how much screen time was given to the non-main leads. This show was where I first started liking Lo Yun-si and Yuki Chen, but I do agree that they added just a bit too much story filler for the supporting cast. I didn't mind the Night Immortals so much, but Yuki Chen's romance I found a bit boring. Otherwise, Ashes of Love is a brilliant piece of work visually and story-wise, and is a definite must-watch if you like fantasy C-dramas. Number 4, The Joy of Life. The most recent addition to the top must-watch C-drama list is The Joy of Life, having just completed airing at the beginning of this year. This drama has, quite frankly, one of the best screenwriting ever done in C-drama in recent years. Powerfully witty and comical, The Joy of Life reaches further than others in the genre in terms of its cleverness and dialogue. This is one of those shows where the plot actually moves, and you can't wait to see the next episode as you finish the last. I think many watch this show seeing that Xiao Zhan will be in the cast, but I will be perfectly honest with you guys, Xiao Zhan does not appear until much later in the series. It still doesn't mean that the earlier episodes aren't good, they are, but I just wanted to clear that expectation up. His presence definitely adds to the star power of the show, but I like The Joy of Life even without him here. The acting and storyline is simply superb. I would go as far to say that this was probably my top Chinese drama of 2019 if it wasn't for another standout series from last year that has me conflicted on the rankings. Stay tuned for that drama at the end of this video. Anyhow, moving on. Number 5, Love 020. It might be a bit controversial, but I just had to include Love 020 in this list. Love 020 is a modern romance drama focusing on gaming, and I know that this genre is not for everybody, but I feel that Love 020 really paved the way for gaming dramas recently, such as The King's Avatar or Go-Go Squid. Love 020 is the only modern drama on this list, and I did want to include more, but I felt like this series was really one that showed just how polished C-dramas can be, especially if you consider that it was first broadcasted in 2016. The story is light and fluffy without the usual annoying plot twists or drama between the characters. You know, the one where one of the main leads gets into a fight with the other one because of some silly misunderstanding? Those can really get on your nerves. I really like Love 020 because it's extremely straightforward and addictingly entertaining, because sometimes all you want is a bubbly and cheerful show to watch. There are questionable CGI sequences in this drama, but I can forgive them because this show was made 4 years ago, and despite that, Love 020 is still fairly revolutionary in bringing the gaming genre to the mainstream. The director for Love 020 was the same person responsible for directing 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms a year later, and you have to really commend her ability to bring together a compelling storyline. This drama is a fantastic example of a feel-good drama, the type that will keep you entertained but smiling the entire time you are watching. Number 6, Nirvana in Fire. This drama appeared as the only costume C-drama in the top 10 list of Asian dramas in the last decade as rated by Chinese viewers on Douban. I'll link that video in the top right corner and in the video description below if you're interested. This drama is another thinking drama, which you guys know I love. Set in the Liang dynasty, what I like about this drama are the intricate character plots. My goodness, is the screenplay well written. The storyline flows so beautifully as plots get revealed. You end up getting hooked on each episode as you find out more and more. I love that the characters have plots and then counterplots, and have clearly thought very far in advance when they are planning something. I just truly relish intelligently written characters. Now, this drama leans towards political struggles at a kingdom level, and what really amazes me are the dynamics and interactions between the main characters. Huga is really amazing, and this drama is truly the height of his career. The rest of the cast are amazing as well, but we have to move on to our final must-watch drama for those new to Chinese dramas. You guys know what it is, so let's get to it. Number 7, The Untamed. Last but certainly not least on our list, The Untamed took everyone by surprise when it aired last year and rocketed to the top, being one of the most top-viewed and highly rated C-dramas in recent years. Stylistically beautiful with a unique aesthetic, The Untamed really shined with its two main leads. The chemistry between Xiao Zhan and Wang Yibo was phenomenal and drives a lot of what makes The Untamed great. There are some issues with this drama, however, such as the first 10 to 15 episodes or so. If you haven't read the drama or watched the anime, it can get a little tedious as the storytelling in these initial episodes can get a little draggy. Just a forewarning, but hang in there and you will get to the core of what made The Untamed so extremely popular. And after having finished the entire drama, you will go back to those first few episodes and see them in a new light. There have been dramas in the past with strong bromances between the male leads, such as even Nirvana and Fire back in 2015, but The Untamed truly brought this concept into the mainstream and has made this category one of the most popular genres unquestionably in mainland China right now. And for that, in addition to its fantastic cast and screenwriting, The Untamed is indisputably part of one of the top best Chinese dramas that you absolutely have to watch, especially if you're new to C-dramas. So there you have it, guys, the top 7 absolute must-watch Chinese dramas for beginners who are looking to get into the C-drama world 2020 edition. In terms of which one to start with, it all depends on your personal preference of exactly which genre you'd like to watch, but you can't go wrong picking any of these. Also, there were lots of honorable mentions that I would like to include as well, but this video was getting a little long and I just didn't have time to include them all. So let me know if you agree with this list or not, and if I'm missing anything, what would you guys recommend in addition for someone who is completely new to mainland Chinese dramas? I love making lists like this, so if you have any other lists you'd like to see, then feel free to ask me down below and I might make a video about it later down the line. Anyhow, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. Hit that thumbs up button if you like videos like this, and if you would like to see more like it in the future, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, my name is Anton, this is Asian Drama News. I will see you guys in the next episode. Later!